Do not aim at my hand. He who aims with his hand has forgotten the face of his father. I aim with my eye. I do not shoot with my hand. I shoot with my mind. I do not kill with my gun. I kill with my heart.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Hey, what's going on, everybody? You already know who it is. It's your favorite internet sweaty, your boy, Mikey Savage 21. It's been a minute, bringing you another movie review. And today we're going to be looking at the 2017 American science fantasy western horror film, The Dark Tower. Directed and co-written by Nicolas Arcel, and it's basically a continuation of Stephen King's novel series of the same name. And the film stars Idris Elba as Roland Deschain, a gunslinger on a quest to protect the Dark Tower, and it also stars Matthew McConaughey as his ultimate nemesis, Walter O'Dim, the Man in Black. Other stars we have Tom Taylor, Claudia Kim, Fran Kranz, Abby Lee, and Jackie Earle Haley. The film is basically about Roland Deschain, played by Elba, who is the last gunslinger, and he's locked in an internal battle with Walter O'Dim, played by McConaughey, also known as the Man in Black. The gunslinger must prevent the Man in Black from toppling the Dark Tower, and that's the key that holds the universe together. And with the fate of the world at stake, two men collide in this ultimate battle between good and evil. But along the way, the gunslinger runs into someone named Jake Chambers, who has been revealed to be a powerful psychic and the key to keeping the world at peace. Alright, so I got a chance to check this movie out Sunday, and, well, it was okay. I mean, honestly, it was a solid, okay film. Okay, so the overall story, I thought it was okay. I thought it was cool. I mean, we got to go on this adventure with, again, Jake Chambers and Idris Elba's character, respectively. And I thought it was kind of cool that we got to go along with him in this. Again, Tom Taylor, I thought he did a fantastic job as Jake Chambers. I just thought they could have did a little bit more with his character. Again, it just kind of seemed like his character was just there. Again, Idris Elba can do no wrong in most of these films, and I thought that he was giving it his all and he was playing to the best of his abilities. I thought he was trying to deliver his lines as best as he could. Matthew McConaughey is Matthew McConaughey. I mean, hey, he had a few good one-liners in here, but it was mostly, yeah, okay, I guess. The one that was a really surprise standout hit to me was Jackie Earle Haley. I did not expect to see him in this film because they didn't really show him in any of the trailers, and then again, some of the trailers kind of suck, so I skipped some of them, but I didn't see him in the trailer, and when I saw him pop up in the film, I said, is that Jackie Earle Haley? Yeah, that's Jackie Earle Haley. That's awesome. I said, I ain't seen this guy since season 1 of Preacher. I said, oh man, they got him in this movie, and I thought every single scene that he was in was really fantastic. He was funny, and he was terrifying when he needed to be. Even when he ultimately came up against the gunslinger at the end, I still enjoyed his interaction with Idris Elba, and again, with the 11-year-old Jake Chambers character. So, to me, character-wise, I thought, all the characters were giving it their all. I thought it was good. Again, the overall story itself, it's a simplistic story, but I heard that it's branched a whole bunch of novels that Stephen King has wrote. Again, the basic premise, you have this tower that's holding all of the universe together, and it's keeping the bad monsters out. If that tower falls, the monsters can get in, which explains why, we have sometimes apparitions or spirits or sometimes that are able to cross over into not only mid-earth, but also into our realm of earth as well. Alright, and again, I went over some of the standout performances. Again, to me, Idris Elba is always a standout. Again, I thought Tom Taylor, he had his moments where he was standing out, but again, I felt like the movie was kind of rushed, so we didn't get to spend too much time with him. And again, Jackie Earle Haley, to me, stole every scene that he was in. Some of the specific standout scenes that I really enjoyed, again, I liked all the fight sequences with Idris Elba as being this gunslinger. I did like some of the action scenes with Matthew McConaughey as him being this dark sorceress, and how he's able to just tell people to do this. And we haven't seen something like that since Kilgrave in season 1 of Jessica Jones, where he's basically able to tell people do this, like go kill yourself or go do this, and they'll do that because they obey his will and everything. And then you have people standing around and he's just like, sit back people and just enjoy the show, and then everybody sits down and is like, okay, I'm not gonna call 911, I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna watch the show. So I thought those were some good specific standout scenes. But getting to some of the negatives, one of the biggest negatives that I think that's a detriment to this film film is the fact that it was short, very short, and it was rushed. I felt like they were just trying to churn this and get to the end so we can set up for either a sequel or a spin-off TV series. It just felt like they were trying to rush through a whole bunch of material. And when you're trying to introduce people to a new character, a new story, and people who are not familiar with this book, as well as trying to reach out to the people who are fans of Stephen King's original book, you need to be able to tell that in a fantastic way. I felt the same way with Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. I felt like that movie was long, but it felt like it was still kind of rushed, and maybe you could have split that movie in 2 parts or had some of that be the setup and then you have a sequel, which is ultimately the payoff. This film felt like it was all leading up to some kind of payoff, and then if we get a sequel to this film or a TV series spinoff, that'll ultimately be the climax or the payoff. And I really don't think that's how it should be. I think what you should have is set up, then you have payoff either in another film. Again, I always talk about the MCU all the time, but the MCU has been known in all their films. You have a conclusive beginning, middle, and end in your film, and it's all build up leading to the ultimate team ups, whether it's Avengers or Avengers Age of Ultron or Captain America Civil War or the upcoming Infinity War. All of these separate movies were build up, and I felt like if they would have did that with this movie and tried to build it up more, it would be more thrilling and it would get more people excited if they do make a sequel or go through this TV series. So getting to my final thoughts of the film, I thought the movie again was okay. I didn't think it was a horrible movie. It's not one of the worst movies I've ever seen. I am disappointed in it though. Again, I am not familiar with the source material that this is based on, but I do know that when you tell a compelling story, it has to have a conclusive beginning, middle, and end. This film basically almost felt like it had a middle and an end, no beginning really, because in the beginning we just go through life so quick with Jake Chambers that we don't really have a chance to really enjoy anything, because as soon as the movie starts off, we're already right into the middle of it. We're doing this, we're doing this, we're doing this. All right, he's already found the port of the Mid-Earth. All right, he's going to Mid-Earth. Okay, now he's found a gunslinger. Okay, he's told the gunslinger he's got these business. Okay, now we're gonna go to this village. Okay, now that we've gone to this village, we're gonna go back to Earth. That's how rapidly fast the movie felt, and the movie should not feel that way. It should be gradually leading up to the ultimate climax of the film. So again, I enjoyed the movie in certain parts, but I do think that you don't necessarily have to go check this movie out, especially if you are a fan of the book. I say just stick to the book and maybe check this out on Netflix or something. Again, I hate to say that because Idris Elba and Jackie Earle Haley, some of the other standout characters like Tom Taylor, I thought they were really good in this film, but not enough to just really get you out there basically. So that, guys, has been my extended thoughts on The Dark Tower. What did you guys think of The Dark Tower? Do you plan to go check it out? Let me know down in the comment section below. In terms of a score, I'm gonna give this 6 out of 10. I think this deserves a solid 6 out of 10. And in terms of my how many cups score, I am gonna go with 2 cups out of 6. I thought the movie was okay. Hashtag how many cups. Remember to always do @movie_Java. It's where they turn movie fans into critics, and you're able to get your opinion out there and have it validated, as well as share your thoughts with other movie fans around the world who also love to talk about films. Thank you again so much for checking out this video. Make sure you stay tuned throughout the week because I have more reviews coming, like for Annabelle Creation. I'm hoping to get to see Detroit also this week, and a few other movies that I have unfortunately missed out on. Thank you, and as I always say, remember to become a savage, stay a savage, and peace out, y'all.